Welcome to the report section. This training video is going to demonstrate a few important tips you should know before creating any reports. To begin with, you want to make sure that every user has a begin and end date in the tax reporting section in their user file. So for myself, I'm going to click on my name here, go on my user page, scroll down to the tax reporting information. So here I have a begin date and an end date. So any date range I run for my reports, I have to make sure they're within these parameters of a begin and end date. If you don't have anything recorded here, your name will not even display to populate any information into a report. So you're just going to enter a begin and end date, and they have to be a Sunday for both of them. Now we go back to the report. The next tip I want to give you is how to import XML data into Excel. So there's certain reports that actually create XML data, and I'll show you what that looks like. One of the most popular ones is Mailer's Client Export. So I'm going to go ahead and select. So you notice here for users, there's just two of them because these are the only two that have a begin and end date for this date range. Now I'm going to go back, pick a date range, go back to 2013, and now I have Gonzalo in here, so he must have a begin and end date during this date range. So I'm going to highlight each one. I'm going to select tax returns, make sure they're all highlighted. This is what XML data looks like. So it's very hard to get anything out of this page here, but we're going to take this and export it into Excel. So to do so, I'm using Internet Explorer right now, so I would just do a file and a save as, and I want to save this file somewhere that I can locate it. Now if you're using Chrome, I believe they have three little dots over on the right hand side where they'll have a save as. So you just want to make sure you save this and you know where to go retrieve it. So I'm going to save it to my C drive, and I have a folder called demo. You can name it if you'd like. File, and I'll save it. Now I can go ahead and close it. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up Excel. And now I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go try to find it. So I'm going to hit Open. And here it is right, oh, that's an old one. I'm going to open, and I'm going to go find it on my computer on my C drive, and there's the folder demo that I put it in. And here's the one I just created, demo file. I just double click it. It's going to ask me a question. Do I want to open this as an XML table? I'm going to hit OK. And more information about XML, hit OK again. And the last one, you're fine with this, hit OK for a third time. And now you have all that data was imported in Excel in your normal spreadsheet format. So if I scroll over, I can see all the columns of data in this report under Mailer's Client Export. And from here, I can manipulate this any way I choose. So those are the two tips I'd like to point out before you get started in creating reports. For more information, visit atomanager.com.